Good morning, artists. I want you to know a few things, so I'm doing the announcements this morning. Um, Anyone who has LPs is on my list of struggling students. So if you have LPs in Power School, that means you didn't do some of the work for whatever reason, and you're on my list of struggling students. Um, I want to point out that a lot of students, we went over this week or last week, we went over the artist's statement guide for 8th grade. And I'll attach it again when it's time to do artist statements, but you can also find it in the materials in the left-hand column of Google Classroom. I have it posted there for you. So if you do not answer all the questions, like how did you use two artistic behaviors, then you're not going to be able to even get a WP for reflection on your artist statements. So I want you to know if you have a DP, that's probably why. In this online environment, some of the things that I would know without you showing what you know, if it's going to mean that I'm specifically looking at a part of what you turn in to come up with that grade, if that makes sense. Anyways, let's see. Very important. I've been saying, mark your work turned in on Google Classroom. Well, it's the honor system here. So I have been checking, and I really do see some students who are marking work turned in, but you haven't done the work. It's not okay to do that. You cannot mark your work turned in if you have not done that Google Classroom assignment for the day. So this needs to be an honest representation of what you've gotten done. If you want to go home and finish the work and then you can mark it done, that's fine. I want you to have enough work. I'm trying to give you enough work, but not too much. I don't really want you spending a lot of time doing your Google Classroom work when you are at home. I'd much rather have you working on creating artwork when you go home, if you have some extra time for that. So for many of you, if you can't get it done, I've been kind of flexible at first. You can't get it done during class, you lose that ability to flex that time. So now I am going to be entering in Google Classroom and on Artsonia. If you're not getting those assignments done, then you really need to be using that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11:58 to 12:42 time to work on those particular assignments for your art class. And there is that magic computer called GoGuardian. Hapara is something that we've used in the past. So just be warned that I can actually go in and follow up with you during those times. And if I see that you are consistently not getting it done, that's what I'm going to probably end up having to do. So hoping that you guys can continue the good work, and I can't wait to see what you do with the visual lyrics assignment this week.